from the west coast of Africa straight down to the sandy beaches of Ghana go by the name Mr. Celebrity. Now it's 2025 and already fire is getting different communities in Ghana and outside of Ghana. Now be aware of the fact that LA, Los Angeles, California is on fire. A lot of communities in California has been ravaged by fire. People's houses, hospitals, schools, different communities, and it is just catastrophic. Here in Ghana as well, you've not been left out. Kantamanto has been ravaged by fire. Asokore Mampong yesterday was also gutted by fire. And the one that gave Ghanaians the utmost scare is Akosombo Dam. Guys, yesterday on the news, everybody was talking about the Akosombo Dam being bent. I read this and I saw footages and I was asking myself whether it was going to get to the dam. Because if the Akosombo Dam gets bent, and yes, even though there is water that surrounds this particular dam, but you know that there are other places within the dam that can get bent. So fear actually gripped me, because this is the biggest dam in Ghana. This is the dam that gives Ghana the biggest megawatt. So if it gets bent, what are we going to do? The people that depend on this dam for electricity, how are they going to survive? Because we know that without electricity, the survival of mankind is going to be very, very difficult in today's age. How are we going to charge our phone? How would I have been able to bring to you this particular footage? So panic, gripped a lot of Ghanaians. But thankfully, it was only the upper part of the area that surrounds the dam that got bent. I mean, the vegetation around that zone. But the building itself, or the dam itself, remained intact. And so we would give thanks to God that He has been able to save us from this catastrophe. Now, a lot of Ghanaians, having seen this, and comparing it to the damage that it caused the people in LA, we were very scared. Because if Los Angeles, California, one of the biggest cities in the world, can go down the flame with all the equipments that they have, the fire tenders, the normal cars with helicopters, proper equipment. Ghana. If something like that happens, I'm telling you, it is not just Accra, or it is not just the eastern region or the Volta region that will go down. The entire country will go down. Because look, sometimes even quenching fire of one single house, one single building is a problem to Ghanaians. I'm telling you, quenching the fire of one single house is a problem. How much more an entire community or an entire vegetation having been ravaged by fire? How are we going to fight this? So yesterday, that was the fear of many Ghanaians. And you know that a lot of us Ghanaians are realists. We are realists. We are not going to hide behind I love my country and I'm not going to talk. No. The truth is that if what happened in California happens in Ghana, every part of Ghana, in fact, every individual in Ghana will be burnt to ashes. Yes. It is the absolute truth. So let's not say, I've heard people say that, it happened in Ghana, we've been able to curb it and all that. And when it happened in California, they were unable to curb it. Master, it is not Ghana that kept this thing. It is God. It is God that had pity on Ghanaians. Look, we can talk about this hurricanes that happens in other parts of the world. You can talk about volcanoes. We can talk about tsunamis. We can talk about landslides. We can talk about a lot of natural disasters that happen in other parts of the world. These things do not happen in Ghana. In fact, they will not happen in Ghana because God has pity on us. That is the absolute truth. Just imagine that a hurricane happens in Ghana. You will see, look, you will see the speed with which Los Angeles, the part that was ravaged by fire, you will see the speed with which these communities will be rebuilt. What happened in Apiete, right? Apiati or wherever, I don't know the name. What happened? How many years did it take the government to build a small community? In fact, it is individuals. Some individuals had to, send money, food items, and all. Another disaster when during the Akosombo Dam spillage. What happened? What happened? I remember a couple of years ago when Melcom got broken. When Melcom got broken, it had, or Ghana had to bring people from abroad. Some Israel, UK, USA, and other people just to come and help us. You understand? So the truth is, if such disasters happened in Ghana, we will not have the strength, we will not have the human resource, we will not have the machineries to help curb these disasters. And that is why God in his own wisdom do not allow for earthquakes, in fact huge earthquakes, to happen. As for the small earth tremors, sometimes we experience it, right? God will never allow hurricanes to happen here. He will not allow tornadoes to happen here, and all of these landslides and all. It will not happen. How will it happen? Because if it happens, our existence, our very existence, will be under threat. It's going to be under threat. So authorities, please, if you are listening to me, let us all endeavor to provide the necessary equipment so that if disasters like this happen, those in authorities will be able to, fight this head on, rather than the comedy that we want to be doing all the time. We don't have the manpower as well as the equipment to fight these things. Let's bring some into the country. You understand? Anyways, I go by the name Mr. Celebrity. If you're watching me and haven't subscribed yet, please hit on the subscription button. More will be coming your way. Thank you. I'm out.